London, September 1st, 1666. Shortly after midnight, you are standing in Pudding Lane, a narrow ribbon of cobblestone, barely wide enough for a cart. Timber-framed houses lean inward, their upper floors nearly touching, blotting out the sky. The air is thick with the smell of smoke, horses, and waste. Somewhere a dog barks, a loose shutter creaks in the wind. Behind you is a bakery, Thomas Farriner's bakery. The ovens have finished their work for the day, but they are never fully cold. Embers still glow beneath the ash. Firewood is stacked close. Coal dust coats the floor.
Horrid fire is spreading! I can't leave her! Help me!
Upstairs, Farriner sleeps with his family. His apprentices lie on straw pallets in the attic. The city is quiet. No one hears the spark. No one sees the flame climb. Within minutes, fire is crawling up the wooden walls. The staircase ignites. Smoke fills the rooms. The family wakes to choking heat and darkness. They flee across the rooftops, scrambling over timber beams in their nightclothes. One young maid cannot escape. She becomes the first victim of the Great Fire of London. The year is 1666. London holds 350,000 souls, packed into a medieval maze of wood, thatch, and narrow alleys. The city has barely survived the Great Plague the year before. A quarter of the population is dead. Fear still lingers. The nation is at war with the Dutch. Money is tight. Tension is everywhere.
No! This can't be happening! Help the police, yes!
Bakeries, breweries, kilns, timber scaffolding, overhanging houses that allow flames to leap from window to window. Firefighting means leather buckets, hand pumps, and prayer. At 1 a.m., the fire in Pudding Lane is still small. Neighbors form bucket lines, but the summer has been dry and an east wind is rising. By 2 a.m., rooftops are burning. By 3 a.m., the flames reach Thames Street. The Lord Mayor, Sir Thomas Bloodworth, is summoned. He looks at the blaze and dismisses it. A woman might piss it out, he says, and returns to bed. That decision will cost the city everything. By dawn, the fire reaches the riverfront warehouses. These are packed with oil, tar, pitch, tallow, brandy, coal. The lifeblood of empire and perfect fuel. Explosions rip through the docks. Flaming barrels roll into the streets. The wind drives the inferno westward, straight into the heart of London. The fire becomes a storm. Merchants race to save their goods. Carts clog the lanes. Boats overload and sink in the Thames. Families flee carrying children, bedding, pots, whatever they can lift. The rich hire wagons at 10 times the normal price. The poor walk. In Cheapside, the markets are still open as smoke rises on the horizon.
The fires are spreading! To the boats!
Hurry before it reaches us!
Others bury their silver and documents in gardens. Samuel Pepys, a naval administrator, hides his wine and cheese underground and sends his papers away by cart. By afternoon, St. Paul's Cathedral stands like a fortress of stone, but it is wrapped in wooden scaffolding, its interior packed with books from fleeing booksellers. Refugees shelter inside, believing the walls will protect them. They are wrong. That night, the fire reaches the cathedral. The lead roof melts. Molten metal pours into the streets. The great medieval church becomes a furnace, burning for days. King Charles II and his brother, the Duke of York, take command themselves. They order buildings blown up with gunpowder to create fire breaks. But the wind shifts, the flames leap the gaps. The fire moves faster than any man can run. Churches collapse, guild halls fall, stone cracks, iron melts. The sky turns orange. Ash falls like snow. The roar of the fire can be heard for miles. By September 3rd, more than 100,000 people are homeless. They camp in open fields north of the city, in more fields, on bare ground, surrounded by the few possessions they saved. Children cry, the sick shiver. Rumors spread that foreigners started the fire. Mobs attack the French and Dutch. Soldiers patrol the streets, and still the fire burns. It is finally stopped on September 5th, not by heroism, but by geography, by open ground and the loss of fuel. When the smoke clears, medieval London is gone. 13,200 houses destroyed, 87 churches, St. Paul's Cathedral in ruins, the ancient street plan erased. Officially, only a handful of deaths are recorded. In reality, no one will ever know how many perished. The poor, the trapped, the forgotten. All of it began with one spark in a bakery on Pudding Lane, one ember, one dry wind, one night, and 3 days that erased a city, one night.